Hello all, welcome to this edition of the Bourbon Rookie, where today I'm going to do a vlog. Very excited to display finally getting my hands on a Bardstown Discovery series bourbon. I couldn't resist. Obviously I only have 100 something followers, so if you're watching this, thank you very much. I'm not monetized, I have no connection to anybody or anything. Not that I wouldn't want to, I just, I don't have that type of content. I mainly do this for me, and for information. And if anybody's out there that likes to watch me spew about stuff, then thank you. For those of you experienced bourbon drinkers or YouTubers out there, you've heard of these Bardstown Discovery series. This is, if I have it right, 9 and 10. Yeah, 10. This one actually says it on the front. This one has it checked on the back. Discovery Series number 9 and Discovery Series number 10. If I'm not mistaken, this is year 2022 and year 2023. They're already at Discovery Series number 12. So if I have any of the... And by the way, if I do get any of this information mixed up, please correct me in the comments. I'm on... I have their website queued up here. But yeah, these for a while, and listen, they all get, as far as from what I've seen, I haven't seen any reviews on 11 or 12 yet, but from what I remember, a couple years ago, they were running in my area in New York for $150 a bottle. The website has all these Discovery series listed at $139.99, $140. Right now, Sealbox, getting back to the disclaimer I started with, Sealbox has these at $99 a piece. So I could not resist, because I don't think I'm going to find a price that good on these, unless from what I'm seeing or hearing on all these other YouTube channels that I happen to watch, maybe some prices on allocated things are coming down because of the inflation. People's wallets are a lot tighter. These things aren't selling. They're just kind of sitting on shelves. So now the prices are starting to come back down to earth. Still, regardless of whether they were $150 in my local store, which, they were, and even online I've seen them as high as $150, $159. The website has them at $139.99. So to get these at $99, get to $40 off a piece on this was quite a deal, and Sealbox offered that, and I think for this particular week they're still offering it. I don't know when that's going to end, so check out Sealbox, because for a while there I couldn't get a lot of bourbons in my market. There was a lot of companies just couldn't ship into New York, and now you're starting to see that. I don't know what's changed. I haven't really looked it up. Again, if any of you know, please shoot it in the comments. So, yeah, I was very excited about these. I'm very excited to check these out, to taste these, and I'm going to open them. Be right back. All right, that didn't take long. These have a simple pull tab, like a pack of gum. Just pull the cellophane, cap comes off. So, poured and ready to go. Now, again, for those of you that know about this product, and it's hard not to, because Bardstown is one of the more popular over the last 5 years. They've exploded onto the market, they've expanded, they acquired Green River. They're expanding the Green River line all over the place, much like Penelope or any of these newer bourbons to the market, New Riff, Sagmore. But anyway, this one is a blend of 5 different whiskeys at different age statements. This one is a blend of four different age statements. There's way better review sites out there that have all the specs on this, Mash and Drum, SLB, you name it. I just want to see if it's good. Just because it's like star power. It's like, I watched these reviews like a year or two ago on both of these bourbons and was like, I'm never going to be able to get this. Because I don't like spending, I really don't like spending more than like $70 on a bottle of whiskey. I mean, that's just me. I mean, it's not, you know, almost a little shy about saying it. I feel cheap about saying it, but listen, everybody's got you know, a particular allowance on what they, you know, feel good about spending on a particular product, whether it's a cigar or whatever. And these are luxury products. Let's face it. You know, my wife looks at me like I'm nuts. People, you know, I tell them it's a whiskey collection. You know, they don't kind of get it. What do you mean it's a whiskey collection? You're an alcoholic. No, I'm not an alcoholic. It's just I like to taste this, and it's kind of fun. But it is costly, and it is a luxury hobby, so to speak. Unless you're a professional. So some guys have managed to become professionals. At any rate, the star power behind it being that I've seen so many reviews on these that now I'm finally able to get these bottles at a really decent price point, more than decent, fantastic price point, and I am excited to try this. So I'm going to start with Discovery number 9, and you know, I haven't left these out. I just started. Sorry if you can hear my doggy in there snoring. I got both of them in there. See behind me, spoiler alert. And yeah, I got this tree up still. We like to leave the tree up a little longer than most. There's something about the Christmas spirit that you just like to carry over into the new year, at least for me. I'm getting a lot of nut. I'm getting nut. Like a peanut vibe. Caramel, of course, vanilla. There was a little bit of a fruit note, like a grape, like a burgundy, but that nut on here is very prevalent. Cheers. Took too harsh of a sip because my dog's distracting me with the snoring. Hopefully you guys don't mind. They're both Frenchies. It's good. I'm not floored. Reminds me a little bit of a. People gonna think I'm nuts. For those of you that have better palates than I do, but it kind of reminds me a little bit of a Russell's single barrel reserve. Along that vibe, with a little bit more of this is rich. It has a little bit more of like also a little bit more of how do I say, like a dankness, which I'm not hating at all, but there's a definite peanut vibe to this. That's not bad. So it's like a Russell's Reserve single barrel, but more on with a nutty type of a finish. It's very prevalent. Almost the same nose, just much more muted. Again, I'm getting a lot of nut on this. Cheers. Wow, that's really good. That's way sweeter. It's way sweeter, smoother. Got some real. The oils on both of these pretty good. I don't know if you can see that oil running down from this distance. Again, I have a little bit of a ghetto set up in the house. Yeah, this is Series 10 is much better than the 9. It's just for me, in my tasting notes. Yeah, it's got some pretty good oils. I mean, it's running down. Running down the sides of the glasses. This one is not as oily, so you would think it'd be a little bit thinner. Again, There's a peanut vibe to this, but I'm also getting a sweeter vanilla, sweeter caramel. I mean, the nose is just, it's nice. It's just like a sweet, it's not even like coffee, like a cherry, a little bit of a cherry, a nut. Wow. That is a real easy sipper, man. And especially at these proof points, because this is, what's the proof on this? This is 100, almost 118. I can't do math. This is 114, excuse me. There it is, 114.24, 112. Yeah, this is just an easy sipper. It's a lot of vanilla. Nice little bit of a baking spice in there. Fantastic. Anyway, I was excited to try that on camera, so you guys got to watch me drink. Hope that was as satisfying for you as it was for me. But the whole point is, look, you can't go wrong with anything from Bardstown, especially their Origin series, which, you know, they started off, again, I don't want to sound like I know everything, you know, like, there's plenty of other videos out there that are way more informative than this. However, the whole point on the vlog was to basically make fun of myself for having the tree up still. I got the doggy over there snoring away with the other one. And to basically tell you about this great deal from Sealbox, which I have no connection to. I'm just a customer. And also, got this too. I guess this was a collaborative thing between Sealbox and another company, but stay tuned. This is sourced in Indiana. OKI. Stay tuned for a quick tasting on that down the road. But hey, again, I just want to say I'm a big fan of Sealbox now, so I'm finally able to get my hands on some things that, even though, yes, 2-3 years old, a lot of it for me, a lot of doing this for me is like, if I watch a video and I can get my hands on whatever it is that they're tasting, I want to see if I agree. So, you know, for all those hundreds of videos that are out there that I've watched, I agree. It's good. It's good. If you're someone like me who has some constraints on the wallet and you've been eyeing these for a while and you're like, wow, that's a really, really, really good deal. If I had to go back as a repeat buyer, I'm going to buy this. I'm going to buy this until it sells out, and then I'll go to this. In other words, I'm buying this over this. Not that I hate this. This one's just better. So with that, stay tuned, guys. Give me a like, subscribe, and, you know, hopefully I didn't bore any of you that have seen videos ad nauseum on these guys. But for those of you that are new, trying to get into whiskey like I did, check out Bardstown and really start off with like their Origin series, which the Origin series came a couple of years ago. Well, that's their straight bourbon that they finally got into, because they started doing the infused model with blending different whiskeys. So I was going to go on and talk about, like, you know, what I felt about, you know, like companies like Bardstown acquiring Green River, or even like Widow Jane being bought out. I forget, somebody bought Widow Jane, I forget. You guys can look that up. And the main point of what I was going to get at was, like, even Penelope, I heard, just got bought out by another company. And it's just like, even cigars that I've known over the years that I used to really, really love, like the 601 line by, I forget, I don't have all the info on fly, but there's a 601 cigar line that was sold years ago. I think it was, who the heck did the 601? Hold on. Be right back. All right. So The 601 cigar line that I was using as an example was originally owned by Eric Espinosa and Eddie Ortega as blenders and owners. They sold, from what I understand, they sold the line to Rocky Patel, and to me it was never the same, even though they're still credited. The two of them are still credited with the formulation of the cigar. I believe Rocky Patel Brands owns it. So there are a lot of cigar brands, a lot of cigar rollers out there who start off blending great cigars and then they sell off to big companies, liquor companies, whiskey companies, even tequila companies. They're all doing the same thing. They all want to get in, make their blends, and hope that the big conglomerates come in and buy them up. And then the question becomes is, are they the same after? You know, like, I know the recipe stays the same, but do these companies then start to cheat somehow and go with a different type of a corn, let's say, or a different type of an ingredient for mass production? Maybe, you know, a lot of reasons why these companies sell to bigger conglomerates is because it is expensive to store cigar leaf, to store alcohol in barrels in places. You got to have the space, the warehouse, right conditions. You know, sometimes, you know, like Wild Turkey, they have Rickhouse A, B, C, D, E, and Rickhouse E, whatever's in E. If it's, you know, like Wild Turkey and it's Rickhouse E, Rickhouse E can taste different than Rickhouse A if that's how it goes. I'm just throwing it out there. I'm not saying this. I'm just saying as a point of emphasis and a point of example. That was going to be my original point or frame of discussion with this vlog, and maybe that'll be for a different day. And you know, if anybody wants to throw in their feelings in the comments, that was also going to be included in the vlog. So I already did 2 minutes on it, and for the sake of it, we can always bring this up on another day. I don't want to make too long of a video because then people tune out. People tune out. And if you're going to do a long video, it's always better to have some banter. And all I have are my two yups back there. So with that, guys, again, check out Sealbox. And if you've had these, God bless you. If you haven't and you're interested in trying these at a fantastic price point, I am not advertising for Sealbox. I'm just saying Sealbox is out there, and I'm finally able to get my hands on some, I wouldn't say some brand new releases, but some releases that are within my purchasing grasp, so to speak. So with that, stay frosty, guys. We'll see you on the next edition of the Bourbon